Good morning. This is Karen. Welcome. I'm out and about. Let me show you where I am with my cat. I'm out here in New York City. Big city. Here's my gang here. The crew. All three of them are in there. I don't have my mic on me, so I have to remember to talk loud enough. I'm going to take this street here, it's quieter. Make it past it. Let me show you Times Square. This is Times Square, folks. All these advertisements. I'm a little loose right now, but I'll be okay. I'm just a little stressed, and sometimes I'm stressed. Yeah, I'm just a little stressed. I have to keep my hands off the mic. That's the thing. I just want to get through this area here. It's really busy, the streets. Once I get past here, I'll be able to talk more freely. We were just setting up. You see the food vendors, they're setting up their trucks. Yeah, I'm going to take this street here. Yeah, it's still dark outside. Dusk is approaching. Yeah, what time is it now? Oh, okay, it's 5:27. About 5:27, 5:28. Yeah, so dawn. It could be dawn now. The strike of dawn. Magical hour, dawn. Where light marries darkness. Oh, I should say darkness marries the light. Yeah, it's dark. Oops. Trying to get my spill up this wrap here. Okay, this street is a little bit more quieter. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. You just got here, baby. My little boy, he's up in front of the pack in this stroller. Hopefully he'll stay in. It's okay, Labby. Yeah, we have to get to our destination first, okay? I'll let you out. Yeah, he went potty this morning. Yeah, I try to get them out of bed and have a little party before we go out. As many of you know, I have a place where my daughter used to go potty in the morning. It's a plastic bag that's floating in here. So, okay, love, you need to get out. And not here, this is really, there's a lot of rooms here. I'll show you. That's a, yeah, closet here. All this garbage, look at this. All this garbage all here. Hope you got that. All this garbage. It hasn't been this type of garbage. It's not like this. It wasn't like this. Then at work, yeah. Now you have to go potty. You have to go potty. Tell them you go potty. Okay. A little boy. Yeah, my little boy. I got him out. He kept on whimpering. I love my little boy here. Yeah, let me pass this truck. It's making a lot of noise. Yeah, I feel a little grieved. I'm grieving for the signs of the times and not really knowing how to navigate in it. Sometimes when there's things going on around you, the only thing you can do is just stand there or just try to stay out the way, you know? Come on, let's go around. Yeah, so I have to navigate. I have my hand on the phone, recording, my hand on the stroller, and then my dog is tethered to my waist. So I apologize if you see me looking about and everything. Just wanted, our safety. Yeah, I haven't gone south. I've been going up north in this city. I'm gonna go just a different route today. Just some variety. Yeah, I'm grieving right now. My brother, I have many siblings, and one of them was buried yesterday. My heart is grieving. I didn't go to the funeral. It took place in Georgia, and I live in New York City. The logistics of with everything. I saw, they had it, the funeral home had like what do you call it, online the funeral. It was a beautiful, beautiful funeral. Beautiful. My siblings that were there, they said very nice things, and I'm grieved. Let me just put this in my college's. Just a moment. Sorry. My collar. This is the camera. My body cam. Come on. My body cam. I know I have the device in my hand, and I have one of my. Come on. Yeah, the funeral was yesterday. It was simple, nice, beautiful. I had ordered flowers about a week ago. right after I heard about his passing, I ordered flowers. Yeah, once I really knew where the funeral home was to be, I ordered flowers. There would be beautiful flowers that were to go inside his casket. Or I guess, wherever way they want to put it, but it's designed to go inside. My brother loved flowers. He was in the flower industry, plant industry. He used to work right neighborhood here, on the other front. And that's where he used to work, the floral district. Come on, baby. Yeah, he worked in the floral district. He loved flowers. And because I couldn't be here, but I wanted to be represented, so I ordered the flowers to be there in Louisville. And guess what? They didn't send them. They sent me 2 emails instead. The time that the service was going to start at 9:33. The service was to start at 9:30. The electronic email, I misread the email, what they intended, but they said something like that you can send in inappropriate flowers. So I thought, wait a minute, what order was appropriate? But that's not what they meant. In short, let me tell you what happened. Well, they didn't send it. I called right immediately after the funeral because my flowers weren't there. Because it was televised, so it was there. It wasn't there in the casket. So I immediately called the 1-800 number with Teleflorist. First time I ever used them online. First time. And I just walked in the cars, flower cars. So I did get to talk to someone. And I sort of said, okay. But something just still was confusing me because what was sent to me, email that was sent to me at the time it was to be delivered, and that they credit me back. That was the second. There were 2 emails. The second one was at like an hour later that they credited me back. So when I did get to speak to someone immediately after the service, the funeral, she gave me an explanation, and I sort of was like okay with it. And I said, no, there's something just doesn't make sense. So I called back. It's a guy, what do you call it, nodding out? When the druggies, when the druggies are tripping. Okay, I had to move out of here. Sorry about that. When they're spaced out and the bend rolls and things like that. Yes, it's hard. Even for this also my city. But anyway, excuse me. So I'm determined because it's not sitting right in my spirit. I said, let me talk to a supervisor. Because see, I don't want to jump to the computer. See, I initially got a distorted message, and I didn't want that to haunt me, especially right after a funeral. I had to find, I just wanted clear. I like things 100% clear. I understand, and I didn't want any doubt. Luckily, I stayed calm as I could. Called again to get all the information. And I said, call the supervisor. So I called the supervisor. It took a while to get the person. And in short, see, a lot of companies didn't want to tell us what happened. The company just goofed. They didn't send the flowers on time. And then they twisted around their message. Like I did something wrong, or they were inappropriate with the song. That's I thought that they might my family returned them. But no. They didn't clean floors. They didn't have the flowers sent on time and oh I got the light. Come here this way. They didn't send it out on time and it was to be placed, come on, it was to be placed inside the casket or on it. Come on. Good boy, you're a good boy, Larry. He's starting to nap again. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I'm really trying to navigate here. So, the company goofed. They didn't send it, and they refunded me, and they worded like that I did something wrong. They were inappropriate, and that's why they were sent back. But no, they couldn't. They didn't send it. Period. And that's what had to be clarified. And so they were to send complimentary flowers since they already credit me back. So when I called the first time, they didn't say this, but they said, okay, it was their mistake, and they'll send flowers over to another address. That's what was to be done. They said we'll send a nice bouquet, really nice, farmer's pay, blah blah blah. I wanted something. What I'm angry at. I wanted something part of me with my brother. That's what and that's what was denied me. So angry. But at least I know it wasn't something that my relatives would provide. It was just something, it was a mistake. The company made a mistake. And that's all it was. I love my brother. And I just wanted him, he shot really, wrote stuff really fast. I just wanted him to have a little piece of me with him. Always, that's denied me. I want something in his cat, something on him. Come on, baby. Things happen for a reason. I hope they didn't move again, and I hope they get there. I hope. Well, yeah, they're going to send flowers to my sister-in-law. Come. Come on, baby. Yeah, so, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. You could do things all in your power, and things could happen. This was beyond my control. These were supposed to be professionals, teleflorists, to have flowers sent. In fact, in the advertisement online, they said if the flowers are to be sent before 1 p.m., you have to pay an additional, get had this $15. That's $15. $15 extra. I clicked on that because it was to get there at before 9:30 in the morning, and it indicated that in the notes, special notes, where I would like the flowers placed. And so when I was watching the funeral online, and I didn't see my flowers anywhere, so they could have decided to put in another location. You know, that's their choice. You know, gotta respect the spouse's choice. Come on, baby. Oh, they just messed up royally. So I love my brother. He'd be terribly missed by me. I just played videos online yesterday after I couldn't. I just wanted to just kind of reach out, just be distracted. So I fell asleep with the video playing. But now I'm out here and enjoying the cool breeze. It's very misty. It's been raining a lot lately. It never used to be like this. It rains constantly. There's a slight drizzle. I have my rain gear. What was really interesting was also the things that are said like days or weeks before the person's departure, that he told someone, this happened like 2-3 weeks before his passing, come here, baby, that he feels like a watchdog, and his family are the sheep. That is profound. Yeah, the signs of the time, people, what's happening all over the world, that radicalism, people are being polarized. And unfortunately, this radicalism affected my family. I love my family. And I don't want politics be the thing that separated us. I mean, yes, there's politics, but so what? It's always been politics, but never like this. And politics is not more important than my family, my relatives. It's not important. It's just something that's happening. I'm really grieved. This whole thing. Okay. You have to go potty, baby? My other baby. You have to go? Okay, he's soon. Yeah, soon you see her trying to get up. She'll probably, you know, if she starts to get up, then I know that she really has to go. Yeah. She almost at the park. Okay, that she just parked twice. I mean, she has to go. Okay. I'm sorry, baby. You know, look at the little legs. Okay. Okay, Lily. Okay. Take the other one out. Sorry. Now let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. Sorry. Now let's cut it out. Cut it out. Hey, cut it out. Sorry about that. Okay, she had to go pee-pee. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Let me just sit here for a minute. Yeah, she had to go to both. coming. To get a bag to pick up the food. Oh wow, there's no. Okay. I thought I ran out of bags. Just a moment, folks. I just gotta. Okay, just take me a moment. I gotta pick up after my doggies. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, mommy has to take care of business with her cat. It's where they're supposed to be, you know. Yeah, so two of them are out now, Lily and Lavender, so they can walk the rest to the park. To reposition myself. Sorry. Wow. So, yeah. So I have to find out if they sent the company performance to my sister-in-law. But yes, sometimes I see how misunderstandings easily happen. And what yesterday taught come. Oh, come. Sorry. What I learned from yesterday, I need to stay calm. I need to get that first. Get all the evidence before you open your mouth, because misunderstandings could rise and you could offend somebody. So I'm glad about that lesson. And that. Oh, you have to go. Okay, baby. Okay. Can I pick up that? Hold on. Other way. Okay. Good girl, Lily. Yes, yes, yes. You had to go. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry, Lily. Good girl, you're. That's right, Mommy dear. You did well. Okay. Good girl, babies. Okay, Lavin, you pulled over. Okay. So we're off again. Okay. Okay, you guys, you have to crawl in through here. Yes. The little strip here. Good girls and boy. Good girl. Good boy. There's a lot of construction and there's grapes on the floor. Little doggies can't walk on the grate. It hurts their feet. You're almost there. So, come on. Yeah, I have to learn to really stay calm and get the information. And sometimes you need to talk to more than one person. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you need more than one person. And talk to a supervisor. Talk to someone who's accountable. So the first person I talked to, they weren't going to send any complimentary flowers. So when I insisted, when I called back and requested to speak to a supervisor, appropriate action was taken. So I'm happy about that. Someone's sitting on the floor with a unicorn. Come on. So, come on, come. Yes, so much garbage here. So my brother was late to rest yesterday in Georgia. I was told him he lost something. May he be in peace. May he be in peace. You're very unique. Very, very unique. Why, listen. So, I'm, grief, he's my first sibling to pass, and it happened all of a sudden. Not my knowledge of, They told on a Thursday that he's incubated, and then the next day, Friday, he was gone. So it's like another week and a half ago. When we look at the signs of the times, see what happened. We all have a time and a season. We have a time and wow, the box closed. Sure. Wow. Come on, baby, come. This is something. When would happen? Let me show you. It's lost. I don't know what happened. This is a beautiful, okay, the opening must be, I see someone in there. So maybe there's another entrance. Okay, yeah. It's a big, come on. Let's go. Come. Sorry. Come on. Come. Sorry. So another dog came and they were scrambling towards each other. It must be in the other entrance. Yeah, this is the signs of the time. My brother who passed was heavily into politics. And yeah, this is the first time like this. I mean, I think the first time for me was when Trayvon Martin got shot by George Zimmerman in February 2012. Come on, Lavin. I think it's the other entrance down here. Come. So, come through. It's hard to navigate. My dogs want to get out and get excited. I want them to walk. But they have their own mind. It's my fault. I have to train them better. It's my fault. Yeah, it's the signs of the time. And I started to get into the world system when George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin. It was very traumatic for me. Even though what happened, and all these unicorns, another unicorn. Let me show you that. Okay, another unicorn or something. Yeah, it has a horn. It's pink. Okay. Wow, oh, this is close also. Come on, come. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, you have to go again. Okay, baby girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Yeah, okay. Then you gotta praise the Lord. And they go party. Let me just get that again. I'm sorry. Let's cut that out, Lavin. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yeah, you gotta insert yourself in this. Yeah, one thing being a pet owner, you have to learn how to insert yourself. Yeah, let me just pick this up. What are you? Good. All right. Thank you. So are these the new hours for the park?
It's always open at 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. That's right. I usually leave the house at a later. Okay. Because I did leave my place earlier today. Okay. Okay. So yes. I was becoming aware. I would say conscious, or maybe just when he got killed senselessly. And no matter what he was doing, what happened, what was he doing at the time of his murder? Got some stuff in the store, and he's on his way back to watch TV. And to be accosted by an older man and shot him dead. And then later they vilify the 17-year-old boy. And both of them have a past. Well, I mean, the older one is 27. He has a past of battering his women. Okay? But there was a trial 2 years later, 2014, and that's when I said, enough is enough. And that's what started me doing YouTube videos. That was my first experience in doing a video. I had another channel back then that I aired it. It was about a 40-minute video, and I was very step. I didn't know how to. Okay, he's scraping the floor. That's what he does. Okay, that's what he does, and he gets the gravel on you. Okay, it's 6 o'clock now. Here, maybe Lavin, come over here off the gravel. I don't want it to cut your feet. Okay, that's what got me started. My very first video was on racial issues. I felt vulnerable. Oh, that was 12 years ago. And I had all my brothers back then. And I was concerned that one day my brothers would be walking and someone say to them, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, we have ID, and then shoot them dead. Or my nephews, who are just a little older than someone around Trayvon's age. What if the same thing happened to them? That's why I was so frantic about it. I did go, they had a protest. It was a peaceful protest. And even what I saw in 2014, it was springtime. We had a muster not too far from here. It's a little further down on 14th Street, Union Square Station. There. Yes, it was at Union Square Station. Yeah. And there were mostly black people. But I noticed that there were people that you question why they were there. And they were radicals. They were acting unruly. And this is the first time I've ever been to a rally. First time. Yeah, we can stop here. My first rally. And it was an eye-opener. It was a real eye-opener. I started to see in between the lines. I started to see that there are different agendas that go on. Different agendas. And you could be an innocent innocent person, lawful, being behaved, but not everybody's there for the same agenda. You have people who do politics, who do social engineering, and they infiltrate, hear that, they infiltrate the things you do that are legit. It is lawful to protest, peacefully protesting. And people should speak out. What happened could happen to anybody's son, anybody's daughter. But there were people who I call plants who were agitated. The only thing I say is they didn't look like me or Trayvon Martin who got killed. And they were trying to stir up the crowd. And I remember at one point, everything was going along smoothly. We were just walking, and then I felt like this intensity, this energy. And it was a young cop, and he started to get excited. And a fight broke out in front of me. Just maybe a yard and a half in front of me. A mother and daughter. The girl was a little younger than me. She could be in her 20s, and the mom, maybe in her 50s. And wow, Yeah, the mother probably was in the 50s. And she started to fight. The daughter started to fight a female cop. Fist fight. I think they were well known in the community. You know, sometimes you look at some people in the black community, and they're not just everyday people. They look like people who are connected. Um, yeah, that's what I say. I don't know who they were, but that was my instinct because they didn't hit her back, and the cops were just stood there and watched. They were amused. But that experience, when I saw that at a blink of an eye, like an energy, could explode. Everything's cool, and then boom, something, energy and cops or individuals could attack. And if you're at the wrong place, wrong time, you can get in the middle of it, and you could get arrested. So because of that incident, fight that between a female cop and a female citizen, I said to myself, I'm not going to do this again. I saw that people could exploit. Come on, baby. That people could exploit your protests. In 2020, all this melee was happening. You had agitators. Sure, you have a right to protest, but they were people who infiltrated and doing harm. And you know, was the Trayvon Martin? Okay. She wants to pick her up soon. It was Trayvon Martin thing that allegedly got the start of Black Lives Matter organization. You have a country that you have valid issues that happen in the world, valid issues that need to be addressed, but people are just sweeping it under the rug. You have to address certain race issues. And that includes reparations. Reparations is not being able to marry someone of a different race. That's not reparations. Reparations is land. Land to have a forever home, in my opinion. Yeah, hello, viewer. Yeah. Because see, if something else happens again, you're gonna need a home, a homestead, something that no matter what happens, you have your community, your home that's intact. You don't have your own land, your forever land. And when I call it forever land, just going around. If you don't have your forever land, you're going to be displaced. Right? You are going to be displaced. And land is power on this planet. Look at all Europeans. What is the real issue with Europe and the European diaspora? It's land and resources. And that they do anything to obtain that because they know it's power. Under Europe, you have like the serfs. A serf is something like a slave. You have some rights, but you're treated like crap. And then you have the aristocracy, who are the landowners. And it's the serfs that had to live on the land of the aristocracy. And when they heard about America, they raced over, many of them, to get land. If you were a slave, if your status was slave, you could not own land and you did not have the right to vote. and there were a lot of curfews and things. You couldn't be in certain places, so you're in prison. Slavery is a prison. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Slavery is a prison. Slavery is a prison. This is a prison here. This planet is a prison. And now you have the changing of the guards. Here. What's happened now is a changing of the guards. You have an old system, old rulers. And then you got the new ones that want they want to take your land. They're using socialism and trying to entice Black America. They're trying to seduce Black America to believe in socialism, that you're going to take the land from the rich folks. And so, if you feel, okay, if you don't have any land or something that you could inherit your children, and someone's saying, hey, you know, you join our party, or we're all going to be equal. So when you say equal to a person who's descendant from slavery in the Americas, I'm saying all of the Americas, you're going to assume that the equality is not that it's equality, but that you, the former oppressed person, will have what your oppressors have. That's what you believe. So they say, I want what they have. So under socialism, they want you to believe that you will have a nice big home, you'll have land, you'll have services, and you'll be feeling important, right? Right? Isn't that it? But it's a lie. And what they're doing in the Black community, they are sending, and I've talked about this before, they are using women, these women from these exotic places overseas, infiltrate in the Black community and sleep with the guys, the Black guys, and seduce them. So they know, because see, they need an insight. They need to know what's going on in the community. So they target these guys. They target them, sleep with them, know what they're thinking, and then reporting your business. So they know how to manipulate the Black community. So they're using the race card. All in 2020. What happened? You had what they call Antifa. Manipulating. Antifa and BLM people, they got along. You didn't see them fighting. One black, one white. They got along. These are socialists, Zionists, and they're being instructed what to do. But they target Black people specifically. We're not the only so-called minority in the United States of America. But why do they target us? We're not even the largest minority. Hispanics are. But see, they use the Black family because there's more history here. And it's a dichotomy. And it was developed like that on purpose to cause friction in America between the races. Yeah, they've been planning and plotting this. Let me show you this. Yeah, they've been plotting this for a long time, people. They've been plotting, the socialists here. I never was into politics. I couldn't give a hoot about politics. But I started awakening with Trayvon Martin, what was going on. And now, you know, and I finished college, so I had a lot of free time. And I started going on the internet. and I started seeing and hearing things. I said, wow, that's what's happening. And then remembering the things that what I was told in the military. Yes, I was in the military once. And they warned us in the military of the socialists, or I should say communists. Back then, during the Cold War, it was about communism. But socialism, communism, same thing. Yeah. Hi, Lily. Yeah. Come on, away from the garbage. This is a beautiful park here. I like coming here too. But yeah, this is a trick, folks. You have people who are trying to destabilize America, and they're always using black people to divide us. Remember around 1917, I think it was around that time, I forget, that movie that was made. I keep forgetting the name of the movie, but it was a movie about to fear blacks, that blacks are going to rape white women. And they showed the president, stop that minute. They showed the president, the then president of the United States, the movie, and he said, we got to, basically do something about this, because black people are going to take over. This was not the case. And I think that was the start of it. The start of all the melee to cause the, this was right after, this was after slavery. And now you have a media, you have motion picture. And this was to be a weapon of propaganda to polarize America and to cause new laws. See, the laws aren't just strictly against black people. The laws that you see, this is again my opinion, the laws is really representative of what they want all America to be. So yes, you had segregation and the inability to vote, or to make it difficult if you wanted to vote. This is the same thing that's going to be happening to white America, brown America, yellow America, all. It's not just, see, they experiment on the black population because it's a population that historically was able to be influenced, controlled. But see, they ultimately want to control and destroy the whites here in America, to overturn the system. They don't want freedom, they want chaos. And they want to control you. They want to introduce a new political system, socialism, against America. Did you notice? I just heard yesterday there's now conflict in Cuba. So first there was some things with Haiti. The president of Haiti was assassinated, and then I think someone else said that they had tortured him first and then killed him. He had about 11 bullets in his body, and they also shot his wife. Could you believe this? They play dirty in the West Indies. Yeah, I lived in the West Indies. I wouldn't want to go back there again. My experience living down there, the politics is more aggressive, physically more aggressive. Physically more aggressive. And you have some wonderful people in the West Indies. Hard work. They work really hard in the West Indies. Very hard-working people. They have more than one job. They're industrious, and they want to do well. Yeah, I lived in St. Thomas for almost 3.5 years. And yeah, the politics, the cruelty, what I saw there. So yeah, so I feel sorry for Haiti. It's not a perfect place, but I admired the fact that they won the battle against Napoleon. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon had the strongest military force of Europe, all of Europe, of that day. And the Haitian people were tenacious, and they used men, women, and little children to win the independence. And they're still being punished for slapping Europe in the face. Yeah, France back then in the day were the glamour and the crown jewel of Europe, of the arts, I mean, the arts and everything. France was it. You know, like the past, things were written in French. So you had like English, and you always had as a second language French. Like if you have a passport, it was in English and French, because French was a language of what they perceived back then of the arts and culture. And if you were anybody, you spoke that language. You spoke your native tongue, and you also spoke French within the European community. And so here, Haiti, in figuratively speaking, smacked the French. And now they're still being punished. And I think that's why the U.S. don't care about Haiti. They don't care about them. They got a raw deal. So what else happened? Yeah, they got a raw deal. They're not perfect, you know. In New York City, you have a very large Haitian community. And the U.S. wants them to fail. They want the backbiting. Please, please, the people of Haiti, please stop fighting. The whole world is watching. And you are a symbol in the whole Americas of freedom. The true essence of freedom. You kicked Bonaparte's butt. And then you were tricked. And then re-enslaved, and then another battle, and finally you got your, you form your own republic. That is impressive, and I admire Haiti for that. But modern day Haiti, it's out of control. And you saw about those were mercenaries. What was that? They think, what was that? About 17 Colombians. Now, how would Colombia why would Colombia be involved in Haiti? And then 2 Haitians that live in America that got their U.S. citizenship. How did that happen? Why were they involved? Oh, the 2 Haitians said, oh, well, we were only there to translate. Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on. Don't play us stupid. And oh, so right after that, I mean, the media's not really talking about it. But then now, look what happened. Now Cuba. Now the politics of Cuba and Haiti are 2 different things. There is poverty in Cuba. There is still an embargo, but they are allowing some people, some people to visit Haiti. I mean, I'm sorry, I meant to say Cuba. Some people can still visit Cuba. They're short of supplies, so it's not the money they want the actual goods. Toiletries. I was told that they're short of toiletries. So when you go there, they want you to pay them with, things that they can use rather than the money, because they can't get the goods. and they're saying that it was some protest. And I don't know what they're protesting about. It could be the COVID, I don't know. But now they're shifting the attention from Haiti, whose president just got assassinated. And now they want you to focus on Cuba. I feel it's all a setup. I feel it's like a setup. So now the focus is switching from Haiti. They don't want you to know about Haiti. They just want you to see Haitians as poor, nasty people. And no, I'm not Haitian. Well, that's what they want you to see. Oh, don't think about them. They're just poor. Well, the same thing could happen in America. The same thing. You have many people of color that live in the United States of America. And when we fall, who's going to fall first? People of color, black people, Hispanic people. They're not going to have a pot to piss in because we don't control the flow of goods. We don't import in massive bulk as a European American company, right? We don't control that. So if a community is going to be in trouble, it's going to be your community, the black and brown community first. It's going to be in trouble. We're going to get it hit first. Lavi? Yeah, we're going to get hit first. Remember that. They want you to... Come on, stop. Lavin, let's cut it out. Let's go around. Yeah, they want you to be distracted. Lavin, let's just go. Hey, doggy. Come on. Come on. Yes, sorry. See, they want you distracted, people. They want you distracted. And all the melee. So first they show you Haiti. So you see a whole bunch of black people screaming and all this drama. And then they switch. See, it's mind control. They want black people to always be in a state of fear. I mean, there are many black Cubans, but they have a different flavor. They're classified not as black per se, and so the politics between Hispanics and non-Hispanic blacks are different. And so now, okay, what they're going to show that they want to be a constitutional republic now, Cuba. I don't know what they're going to do. Is the U.S. now going to try to get involved? This is a dog run right over there, you see. So what's going to happen? That hydrangeas are blooming in our gardens. Okay. Look at that. It's a beautiful park. That's neat. Yeah, this is the Maya Lin Ghost Forest. Those trees are without branches. That is the artwork. It's considered art. Yeah, as you see there, it's just until November 14th of this year, 2021. Yeah, don't be deceived, people. See, this is all to manipulate and to fear people. See, they show black people killing other black people to make black people mistrust. Don't you notice? Black America, we don't trust one another. We really don't. We're afraid of each other because you don't know who to trust, because people are betrayed. There's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of betrayal here. People turning in other people. And they rely on that fear. They rely on you to be afraid of each other. And then they switch the scene on the television. See, they show blacks terrorizing other blacks with the Haiti footage. And then they switch it to Cuba. Oh yeah, they want to be, they were saying that they were holding American flags. I don't know about that. I didn't see that. This was yesterday. I was watching a video of someone who was of Haitian descent, and she was saying something about Cuba. That's what's going on with Cuba now. And she felt that they were polarizing, and it's racism, that they no longer want you to be concerned about Haiti, which is considered a black nation, and want to focus on Cuba, that's considered a white nation or white-oriented nation. I mean, you could care for both. I mean, I want peace for everyone. I want peace for everybody. So it'll be interesting. I mean, yeah, it'd be very interesting. I think, you know, it's a world problem. It's not a race problem. It is a global world power struggle. See, race is a made-up system. Yes, there's variety, just like these plants. These plants are all variety also, but they get along. And each one has its own specialty of living. And some of the plants benefit off of the other plant. It's symbiotic. You got to get along. See, it's beautiful when it's in harmony. It's okay to be different. See how beautiful this is? It's okay to be different. It's okay to be you. And that's what my channel, what I want my channel to really, the essence of what I'm all about. Yes, I talk about racism, I talk about sexism sometimes, but mostly racism. But my true desire is unity. It's okay to be whatever what you are, but live in harmony. And like these plants, they respect each other's borders. They're distinct and all beautiful in their own. Look how big this tree is. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's about unity. It's not about saying I'm better than you. But what they do in politics, they make you feel that one is better. And so what happened with Haiti and then switching to Cuba, they're both Caribbean nations that are right next to each other, right? They're right next to each other. Well, what happened? They're making you feel like, oh, you don't love me. You're not focusing on my need. If you have a need, and then you pay attention to somebody else with you still being hungry or in distress, you're going to start thinking that the other person is more important, right? Or like children. Let's say a child falls on the ground and skins their knee, and before they can get up, you go tend another child who is doing okay. Maybe they're having a little tantrum because they want to get something to eat or something. Yeah, I heard you barking. Come here. Come here. Look at that little peanut. Look at little leg. I love you, Lala. I love you. I love you. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. You had to just stretch your legs a little bit? Okay. Yeah, I have to be here for a while because I have to go to a store that opens at 8 o'clock. Yeah. I have to go buy some provisions before I leave. So yeah, so again, my analogy, so you have a child that's skinned their knee. I mean, it's not, I mean, it could get infected and stuff like that, but, you know, they're not going to die right away, you know? And then you have another child, and maybe they, you know, they want something to eat, and they're crying. Both are in distress, but like, one starts to say, hey, why you spent, I got hurt first, and you're not even finished tending to me. So, it's a way of pitting groups against each other. And I think this is also what the media is going to do. So you have a nation, Haiti is classified as a black nation. And then you have Cuba, which is a Hispanic nation. And they might try to polarize the two groups. Haiti, which symbolizes a black, and then you have Hispanic. And then the jealousy and resentment. And that's what the YouTuber was getting at. Oh, she had to stop the video because she was getting that emotional. And yes, she was someone of Haitian ancestry, and so she took it personal. Anyone, I think anyone would feel how she felt. Yes, everybody's important, people. All of us are important. But what's happening now is that they want you to be resentful and feeling that other people are more important. We're all important, people. All of us. Come on, Debbie. We are all important. Come on. I have to get my doggie. She doesn't want to walk. Come. Then put you back in the stroller. She might have to go potty. Then put you back in. Sigh. Yeah. That's what's going on, people. People are hurting. All of us. My brother was hurting. My brother was hurting, man. Look at this waterfall. This is nice. That's it. Come on. So this is really important, people. Come. It's really important. Coming near me. Got him. Come on. Okay, he's getting too close to me. Yeah, it could be just innocent, but he was getting real close to me and staring at me. Sorry. Yeah, the other people around should see, but yeah. So yeah, this is people are being manipulated. I'm being manipulated. And as I shared in the very beginning of this live stream, that I had to verify something yesterday because there was a misunderstanding, something miscommunicated. What was written to me, the email. And I had to stay calm. I know what the email from the company sound like, he was saying. jumping to conclusion. So I talked to one person and I wasn't satisfied with the answer. So I said, I want to talk to a supervisor. Sometimes you have to talk to more than one person. You may not, oops, sorry, my finger's in the way. You may not get the right answer right away. You may have to dig a little bit. Don't be afraid to dig. And sometimes the first answer or response you get may not be the correct one. So you look for another one. Just try to stay calm. I know I have to learn how that the incident taught me I have to, if I didn't stay calm enough, if something really could have, people's feelings could have gotten hurt. Innocent people. Yeah. So the time and season. That's the Flatiron Building. You see there. This is the Flatiron District. It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like the area. I like from like Fifth Avenue to Sixth Avenue. It's a nice, just nice. A lot of diversity. I love diversity. It's just a mixture of all different things. I love my city. I'm born and raised in New York City, and I love meeting all types of people. We all are valuable, but the system, see, it's like I really believe that there is a matrix system, and they could manipulate the way you think. You have low energy beings who rely on you to get upset, defensive, and they feed off of that. They feed off of it. They feed off of jealousy. They feed off of fear and hatred. But I like for all of us today, this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning, this beautiful Tuesday morning, for us to learn to really love one another. Get out there also. See, I come out here for like a therapy, to like detox. I need a lot of detoxing, folks. I need it. I need a lot of, yeah, let me turn the camera. Yeah, hey there, viewer. Yeah, I need a lot of detox. Yeah. This is a beautiful, beautiful country. Born and raised here. And you know, it's okay to love your country. It's not a bad thing. I love my country. But yes, I am hurt by the things that happen here. I used to be very, very idealistic. I feel I'm changing. I feel more emotional. I'm starting to tap into my feelings. I don't want the feeling of fear and mistrust that can overwhelm me sometimes. I believe in being honest with people and how I feel. My channel here is to really show you that I'm human. I have like good days, bad days. I'm not going to pretend everything's wonderful. Yeah, I surprise myself sometimes. But it's a process. And we're all going to be challenged every day. Every day we're challenged. Every day's a new day. If I try to see this as a learning experience, what could I learn from a situation? Then also that's that I'm doing the right thing. And again, it's a time and season for everybody. My brother was very yesterday. And really heartbroken. I'm really gonna miss him. I think I want to see spiritualist. I want to wait at least 40 days. 'Cause I heard that like when people transition, um, don't try to see someone right away. They have to get acclimated where they are. And I think it's a 40-day period. I know when to talk to somebody. I mean, maybe they just do meditation stuff. I'm a little afraid to meditate. I want to know that I love them. Yeah, I sent them an email. I said, look, I love you. My big brother. I would have liked to really tell him verbally. Yeah, he was funny. He was a trip. I thought he was. He was what he was. But I value, I value just, I love to hear stories. I love to, really, he was different. Man, yeah, he was real. He was real. What you see is what you get. Oh boy, he was something. But I can't believe he's gone. But um, they said the soul never dies. The soul never dies. So he's here, and he could be right here. He could be with me in spirit. I fell asleep last night. I was getting stressed, and I had the what do you call it, the video playing real loud last night. I was afraid. I just needed a distraction. But I got tired. I fell asleep. I was going to set up this other camera. But see, I wanted to like talk to him and see if his spirit would come and visit. Yeah. But remember, I shared the video a couple months ago about the little orbs, and I had an orb that visited me, caught on camera. So I was hoping that, I fell asleep. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Oh, that's right. I have another camera, my security camera. Maybe my security camera caught something. Yeah. I'm gonna miss him, boy. I'm gonna miss him. I think maybe, that like they shared yesterday that he felt like he was a watchdog and that his family were the sheep. He sensed also the signs of the time. But see, me and my brother were on different spectrums. I was towards the right, and I think he would be towards the left, to say it nicely. And again, it's all respect. You're entitled to your beliefs. Anyway. And how, because of our differences, that we saw things from a different perspective. And so he said he felt that his family was a sheep. And I think maybe he might have thought that I was a predator because we had different political beliefs. But the politics was what I believe, it was due to experiences. See, as a woman here, I'm going to have a different perspective because of my experiences, not just as a woman, but as a person here living in the city. And he lives in a suburban area in Georgia. So we're going to have different perspectives. Okay, let them go, let the doggy go. Sure. Okay. Sorry. So we're going to have a different perspective, people. And I felt, after learning that information yesterday, I see that maybe he thought, see that polarity, and that he's seeing me as an enemy. I couldn't have been more. He couldn't have been more incorrect, you know. I'm his sister. I'm not an enemy. We all want the same thing. We want peace and love and harmony. My doggy, yeah, my little doggy wants to get out of here. Can we move around a little? We'll walk a little. She didn't want to stay stagnant. Yeah. Yeah, he thought I was an enemy. I was called a racist by him. I was called a lot of things. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. See that? How they're using politics to divide families. And you know the Bible talks about that? That your own enemy will come from your own family. See, the politics is being used to divide left from right, up from down. But there's people, there's the puppeteers. The puppeteers are the ones causing the confusion. Come on, babies. Good girls, good boy. They are causing confusion. I love something like politics, president. I couldn't give a crap. Sure, I talk about it. But what does one have to do with your loved one? See, that's what I hate about this system. It's making people hate one another. Someone who you deeply love for almost 3 years. I haven't heard from him. We haven't spoken in almost 3 years. And I didn't know what was wrong. Then I found out what happened last month. Someone used politics to divide us. And that's what I'm hurt about. Because I love that other person too. And they exploited that. Because they have their fears. And sometimes you have people that want things for themselves. And they don't want you to have it. So they're going to cause division so they can have it for themselves. And that's what happened. That's what looks like what happened. And I just found that out last month. 3 weeks ago. I feel grieved. So for close to 3 years not knowing what's going on. And then on the 18th of last month, I found out. Come on, let's cut it out. Hi. All right. You cut out. Cut it out. Hi. That's a cute little dog. Nice, Lily. Nice. Nice, Lily. What are you doing that for? You cut that out. Sorry. You stay over here. That is so cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, let the little doggy go. All right. Bye-bye. Come on, babies. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm hurting. I feel like I'm grieving again and again. Grieving for the loss of my brother. And grieving because what I thought I was developing a good relationship with him, and then someone coming in and deliberately causing a wedge. And I had gone to that person to help me, say, hey, what's going on? Could you find out what's going on? They didn't tell me what they did. I was totally blindsided by it. And I'm angry. God, I'm angry. And I care about that other person. I care about that other person. And yet they were at the, I feel their pain. I feel their pain also. I feel sorry for that individual. But boy, to find out that they were behind the whole thing, for 3 years, he wouldn't talk to me. Everything was cool. I talked about my dogs and food. Those were safe conversations to have with my brother. Everything is cool, and then he stopped returning my calls, and I didn't know what was wrong. Well, I found out, and I'm grieved. So it hurt our relationship. See, greed only promotes more greed. Greed promotes more greed. And now that person is gone. So what are they gonna do? See, when you feel like you have to hold something tight, like that, you're gonna lose it. That's what I'm learning. You can't hold on something so tight and think that it'll never fly away. I don't think this other person saw that coming, because they would have advised, told some people. But they didn't. So it came out of left field what happened. And boom. See that? You see what I'm saying? When you do something and you think, hey, good, this person, I can have them all for myself. And then you can lose everything. You can lose the other person and the person that you're trying to keep. I know they're grieving hard. See, that's not what life is about. Life isn't about hoarding and sabotaging others, because it's going to bite you. And it's really weird. It's really weird what happened. When you look at things in hindsight and going over what happened. They didn't see it coming. So you have to come out. So you really wonder, so how it's affecting me right now? Trust. I'd rather just bury the hatchet. I want to bury the hatchet. But you have to have respect and trust. See, they'll just do the same thing again and again and again. Lila, you're barking. You're barking. You want to get out? Okay. Yeah, my little peanut. I love her also. Yeah. Yeah. We have to be loving to each other. And what you do to others can come back and haunt you later on. Let it go. You're just telling me you want me to get out of here? She had the back surgery last year, and ever since the back surgery, she's healing. She healed nicely, but she's more demanding now. Come here, come here. I thought you had to go out. There's this little peanut. That's Lila. Okay. Let me put you back. Okay, so she didn't have to go. She's just trying to tell me, Mommy, hurry up. That's what she's telling me. Yeah. Yeah, messages. Yeah, be nice to each other. Be nice. Or just don't say anything at all. Be nice. And stop trying to sabotage other people. Because you'll get bit too. You will get bit. So what you thought to hoard onto a relationship, it bit you. Stop doing the nonsense. People, come on. We have to learn how to share. Yes, children have to learn how to share, and adults. We have to learn how to share and respect our boundaries. We have to share. We have to share. I don't know how I'm going to heal. I want healing. Is that cute? Little squirrel. We have to learn how to heal. I mean, I have to heal. My family has to heal. But healing doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. That's not healing, pretending that nothing happened and to smile in somebody's face and you're hurting. I don't know how to heal from the situation. I want healing for my family. So those of you who got this far in the video, pray for healing for my family. My mom and all my siblings and myself. We need healing. I love all of them. We're all very different, and we all have our different needs and concerns. Come on, babies. Come. Yeah, I need healing. Yeah, I'm very grieved right now. Not sure how I'm going to handle it. It's a whole nation. See, our families is a microcosm of society as a whole. I think all families are hurting to some degree. Because we don't know, I mean, we're becoming polarized because of politics, health. Some of us have health issues. You may have some people who believe in this one type of treatment versus another, to say it nicely, folks. And it's polarizing people. We don't know who to trust. We don't trust the doctors. We don't trust the doctors. The doctors don't even agree. It's a war between doctors. You know, doctors are being censored. The medical field is being censored. Remember last year I did a video, I think it was a Doctors Without Borders, something like that. No, maybe it's not that. It's something that doctors here in America, and they have a website, and they had what do you call it? You know when they get the media at a meeting and they speak, I forget the name, what you call it. Well, it was televised, and they had a whole slew of medical doctors, MDs, and they shared their methodology of treating that particular thing. Guess what happened? They pulled the video. So I had to find the video. They had two meetings, a couple of months apart, I think it was. It was like an update they did. And okay, don't pull. Yeah, and I had to go on. Turn the camera. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, guys. I see more views are out there. Yeah. The only place where I can find the videos and the methodology of treating that particular thing, I had to go to somebody's website. They uploaded it. They're censoring us. But this is just the beginning. It's not just the particular health condition that's here in all over the planet. It's a political system that wants to take hold of all of us. And they're exploiting the fear of the people. They're exploiting me. They're exploiting you. They're exploiting all of us. So what's going to go on now? I mean, wow. Come on, stop. Come on, babies. Get my doggies. Oh, all this water. They pull out. I'm sorry, I didn't notice the water. I just couldn't. Let me go around it. I'm sorry, babies. Come on, babies. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to get in the water. Yeah. Your body is your health. It's your responsibility. What feels good to you, a question. Ask your doctor. And you know, if someone needs to get a particular shot, I'm not going to say what shot, ask the doctor, could you give me a pamphlet on the side effects and what's in it? Don't you have a right, folks out there, to know what's in something since it's going to be in your body? I did that video a couple of days ago. My doctor asked me if I wanted a particular medication. I told her no. Well, she sent it anyway. 3 bottles full of it. And it came with a pamphlet. I read it. And I showed you guys what was in it. I showed you. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. So, yeah, I have about 45 minutes to get to this place. It opens. I have 45 more minutes. So, yeah, you better know what's going in your body. Whether they say, oh, I'm sorry, or they'll blame you. Say, oh, well, you had an underlying condition, I guess. Hello. 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 Yeah, they're not telling you what's in it. Ask them. See, doctors are not chemists. Now, some doctors could have studied chemistry. Sure, that'd be a great doctor to have. Doctors, sorry. doctors are trained to diagnose and to treat diseases and ailments. That's all. They are not the ones who make so-called medication. Now, someone like a herbalist, back in the day, you know, with people who studied medicine or healing, they were the ones, the practitioners, who knew about the herbs. They made the concoctions and gave it to their patients. They're about treating the person to make them well. Now, it's that the doctors seem to be people who are the drug pusher. That's right, I said that word, drug pusher. They're the drug pusher of the so-called legalities. You have the drug pushers that sell the illicit stuff. The doctors are the drug pushers of the pharmaceuticals. And they are promoting the wellness of the pharmaceuticals to harm people. I know that sounds really, why I say that? Let me tell you why. Now, there is medicine, okay? Well, you notice when you look at the medicines, when you get the pamphlet and you read it, now they have all these ingredients. But then don't you ever wonder why some of the ingredients are there and it's not needed? Well, the same thing as legislation. Someone wants to pass a bill, but they also want this other thing, this other agenda done. But it can only get passed if they hide it in the bill of this other law that they want to pass. And that's what medicine is like today. Medicine is like getting a bill passed in Congress. They don't want, I mean, they're using the veneer of the wellness of the particular law they want to pass, but they really want this other agenda. All the way to get it done is to hide it. And that's what medicine, what the pharmaceuticals are about, because they have an agenda. And their agenda is not wellness to people. It's about making money, making profit, and now they are euthanizing people. They're making little children, little black boys in particular, get, what do you call it? I forget, what is that condition when you, autism. Why is that? And Robert Kennedy Jr., it talks about it. And Robert Kennedy Jr., he's the son of Robert, you know, of the Kennedy who got shot, and then he was running for presidency. And they shot him dead. That happened over 50 years ago. Yeah, over 50 years ago. And people are still being assassinated around on the planet. It's the same type of people who are controlling the planet. Yeah, it's not about wellness. They're putting things, I mean, I bought this, like I like to take supplements, like multivitamin mineral, right? And one day I just wanted to take a look at it. And one of the ingredients is a carcinogen. I was like, what? Let's quiet, baby. Let's quiet. Let's quiet. And no carcinogen. That it's these little crystals. See these type of crystals? Lily? Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl, Lily. Yeah, this particular, it's a, what is it called? It's something that you dissolve in water. It's a powder. Effervescence, I think you call it. It sizzles when it hits the water. Well, there's little crystals in that. And the crystals, when inhaled, will cause, can cause cancer. I said, oh, shoot. But this powder is really, when you pour it in the water, and then the dust comes up, and then the bubbles make it go up in the air. Is that done under, why would you have something like that? In a multivitamin mineral supplement. God. See, that's what I'm getting at. That you have some developers of nutraceuticals, pharmaceuticals, and they play the same game. I know I'm talking about a lot of things here, but you need to hear it. You need to be able to protect yourself and your family and your friends. I never really thought too much because see, I was so trusting. See, that was my problem. I trusted everybody and then getting hurt. I got hurt. I want to believe everyone. I want to live in love and light. But not everybody's about the love or love. It's about confusion. It's about chaos. Yeah, be careful. And I have to be careful. I have to. Now we cut it out. Cut it out. Let's cut it out. I have to be careful. I have to be careful also. You think we can all think that we're doing the right thing, with taking this vitamin, that vitamin, eating this food. Even the food is toxic. That's because the cabal, the people who really, see, you have living amongst you a demonic force that wants to take over the entire planet. It's rampant. In the schools, what do they want to preach? What do they want to promote? Well, you just look in your school system. Thank God I don't have any human children. But I grieve. See, I don't have any human children, but I'm still grieving over what they're doing to these kids. Making them freaky. And then giving them, well, let me not talk about it. They're exploiting the children. This is the best country in the world, but it's corrupt now. It's corrupt. It's always been corrupt. Come, baby. Come, baby girl, boy. Come on. Oh, how cute. Oh, how cute. That is so cute. Oh, that's so cute. That is so adorable. It's a terrier, Yorkie terrier. It's really cute one. Yeah. Oh, it's adorable. It's a war. It is a war going on. Just like the Bible talks about. Husband against wife, wife against husband, siblings against siblings, neighbor against neighbor. That's what's going on. See, it's a script that they're following. And we're all in it. Now they want to try to take over this country, the system. They want to destroy everything. And they're going to do what they call transhumanism. It's going to be dead like those trees. They're standing, but they're dead. Okay? Oh, Lila. I see you. Yeah, we got to get to the store, but it's not open right now. Yeah, it opens at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I have to get some vinegar and a shower curtain. Wow, 35 more minutes. Oh God. Yeah. They want to make this country dead like these trees. You see that? They want it dead like those trees. I'm grieving all right. I'm grieving. I'm grieving for you. I'm grieving for my family. I'm grieving for my country. Yeah, I grieve for you too. I love you, baby girl. Behave, Lila. Come on. Come, baby. Come. Yeah, it's getting more lively now. More and more people are coming out. Yeah, this is a beautiful park. Come on. Come. Come on, Lily. Come on. I know. Come on. Hey. Come on.
Nicolaya.
Come on, baby. Come on. Sorry. Yeah, my batteries are going low now. So I guess, people, I'm glad those of you who are still on board here. Yeah, I'm going to be going to save my batteries in case I need my phone to make a phone, emergency phone call. I thank you all for listening. Um, yeah, pray for me. I'll pray for you also. Love yourself. Love your family. And take a deep breath. And, this too will pass, okay? So I thank you again for watching the Spirit Journey. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And share my video with people who you think will appreciate the content. Peace, love, and joy.